So she should be like right here. It's possible she caught me moving during the rain and I spooked her. Nope, she's still here. Let's see, she sees something's up. We're gonna go ahead and take her. Alright, so ideally you wouldn't do that. I just scared everything in the area, of course, with my shot. That just was not the best of ideas. But, what that's done for me is, one, got her off my scent. So yeah, here's a full breakdown of what you get after you take a shot at an animal. This gives you the harvest value of the animal, weight, all of that. The score that really matters though is the CSS, or the cross species score. Females will give you nothing, at least female deer. Um, males are based on the point system with their racks. Uh, so clearly she's not worth anything, but she does have a high harvest value. Um, Trophy integrity tells you how good the animal still is, like for taxidermy, essentially. Not that you can do that, but it gives you an idea of how much overall damage you did to the animal. And then if I had shot multiple times and say I'd hit her back leg or the like, it would detail out all of the hits on the animal until you killed it. So, not bad. Clean shot through the stomach and liver. So I basically hit, from here. Ideally, you want to hit like heart, lungs. You want to be aiming at the front panel here, just up by the shoulder, or the neck. Those are going to give you the cleanest, fastest kills usually. I was so close that I punched through her liver and stomach, and she was done. I could pose with the animal, but I'm not. That's not what I'm here for. So let's continue the hunt. Um, for me, when I get really into a game, I'm gonna tell a little bit of a funny story here. When I get really into a game, I dream about it. Uh, People have laughed at me for that, but I do. I dream about the games that I play because I enjoy playing games so much. Um, Back when I was in college, I was playing a lot of MechWarrior. That was right at the release of MechWarrior 4 or MechWarrior Online, and mm, excuse me, I got a little congestion going today. Uh, I was right at the release of MechWarrior Online. MechWarrior 4 had been released for free, and I was playing a lot of MechWarrior 4, and Living Legends was big at the time as well. MechWarrior Living Legends, so I was playing a lot of that as well, and I was dreaming in mech combat, like from the cockpit fighting, and it was kind of crazy. I've had dreams about Skyrim. I've had dreams about any game that I've played. Really, I've had uh, I've had dreams about. When I was very young, I used to have dreams about Legend of Zelda, stuff like that. So, uh, last night I was legitimately dreaming about this game, and I really can't blame myself. The game looks beautiful. It is very, very photorealistic. Um, are there games that look better? Sure, there are definitely games that look better, but for a game that's billed as free to play, this is pretty damn impressive looking. Uh, I mean, just wait till we get up here in this lookout stand. In this deer tower here. Um, the graphics are great. The sound is great. When I fire my rifle, I really feel like I'm firing a rifle, which is funny because I play a lot of first-person shooters, and even in a sim like Arma, let's see. Let me put a call out here. Hey, girl. Anyways, even in a game like Call of Duty, where your graphics and your sound are really important, um, I've had instances where it just seems like the sound really isn't that impressive. That the graphics really aren't as good as they should be. And those are, triple A title games as they're called. And they just don't feel good. They don't. This feels good. It's not the smoothest shooting experience. You don't have the most high quality military hardware, but you're not supposed to. It's you and nature. Oh, look at that rainbow out there. But it's you and nature, and you're just hunting. And there's something about that hunting games have been gone out of the spotlight for a while now. They've transitioned to mobile titles, and they're just kind of a cheap way to pass the time these days. This really brings back what I loved about games like Deer Hunter. Oh yeah. Um, Deer hunter, old school like Cabela's. That's the other thing is Cabela like hunting games just declined in quality over the years. I remember when I first got my hands on like Deer Hunter 2 and Deer Hunter 3 thinking how impressive it was, especially like Deer Hunter 3 where you could walk around like this and you had, a PDA and you were really out you really felt like you were out there hunting um hunting for these deer. Alright, we are on the trail. Alright, my mule deer tracking has gone up to level 4. Anyways, you really felt like you were out there in the wild tracking these animals, hunting these animals. Okay, there are multiple tracks here. Okay, this'll be good actually to kind of show this off. So, when you track an animal, you get these little halos. So this animal here that left these tracks had that solid red glow about it. Let's back off a little. See, the glow is solid, and then you've got these kind of these semi ones. These semi ones are other tracks that are not entirely related uh, to the primary set that you're tracking. See, that is pheasant tracks. So we're gonna keep on the mule deer tracks here. Yeah, see, there's pheasant around here, but I can't hunt pheasant. Give out a call here. Yeah, I didn't think so. But we're on the path of one. Now, I know some people will forego hitting every track when they're tracking an animal. I like to hit every one. Um, I was actually watching a YouTuber uh, play, and not that he was playing wrong, but he was tracking bear. And bear are in-game content for this game. Apparently, they're supposedly really, really tough. Um, Up there with like the apex sheep, bighorn sheep, and whatnot. Um, and he missed a track. He missed a track, made an assumption,